Alright, we're going to go over how to set up your ramp upgrade kit and what you're going to get when you get it. So when you take it out of the box, you'll have a few things. You'll have these 2 strips of lights, which just have a sticky backing on it. So you pull the sticky backing off and you put them underneath the center rail of your ramp. And then you'll have a tablet and also a small black box, little wireless transmitter that the tablet connects to, and then it communicates to all your machines. So a small black box you'll have plugged into an outlet, and just make sure there's a blue light that comes on when you do that. So you have this box. This box will replace the old box if you have the old clicker button style. And you have a couple things. Your power cord is just a power cord. You plug it into the wall and you plug it into the box. You'll have these 2 light strips, and you'll have to put the box somewhere and the lights obviously so it can all connect. So take that connector there, put it into one side, and then the other connector goes into the other side. It doesn't matter which one goes into which at this point. And then your old ramp actuator, you unplug it from the old box, obviously, discard the old box, and plug that into that connector there. It can only go one way, so put it into the way it fits, and then screw the thumb screws down until they're tight and secured so it can't fall out. Okay, once that's plugged in and on, go ahead and turn on your tablet, wake it up, and then go ahead and go into double click on the app. Once you're in the app, you can go ahead and turn on the machines that you want to use. So turn on that machine, and these lights will turn red. Well, as long as the machine is not calibrated, it'll be red. So until you calibrate it, you won't be able to do anything with them. So we'll go over how to calibrate that. And you should only have to do this one time in the life of your ramp when you first get it, just to set it up with the transmitter and with the tablet. So this is what you see first. You have a classroom timer to time your classes, and an exercise timer to time your exercises. You have your LED on and off button and your color change, and then all your ramp positions here. So obviously none of this does anything for right now, except for the timers. The controllers don't work, and the lights don't work until you calibrate the machine. So to do that, you have this signal button right now, and none of the bars are lit up, indicating that it's not talking to anything. So we'll click that one time, and you'll see 2 bars kick on, indicating that it's thinking. And then all the bars kick on, indicating that it's got good signal and it's ready to go. So at this point, it's connected to the transceiver box, and we can now go into the settings page. So that's the settings button right there, the yellow gear right there. We'll click that, and it takes us here. And that's going to bring up all the machines that are in the classroom. Right now, it hasn't quite picked them up yet. So we'll go back, we'll give it a minute to think. Okay, let's try it again. And there we go. We got one controller right there that it's talking to, and that number right there corresponds with the serial number on the front end, on the opposite end from the plug, because there's a numbered tag on there, and that's what that number is. It corresponds with that. Also, when you go, it'll give you a list. I only have one hooked up right now, so that's why it only shows one. If you have multiple showed up or hooked up, it'll show multiple. So go ahead and click on that one, and as soon as you click on it, it's going to turn blue. So only the one machine that you click on and are calibrating is going to turn blue, so you know which one you're working with. And so when it is blue, you also know you're ready to go. And so your actuator is going to be on the machine, and you have a plus or minus. What you want to do here is click it plus or minus, whichever direction. And so it takes a minute to think in this mode. So you want to make sure you put it wherever it needs to be for the machine to sit level wherever you want it to be. So this right here, we want it to be on the ground, level, flat, kind of a resting position is where it's supposed to be at this point. Once you have it all where you want it to go, it's level, flat, ready to go, you push save, and then it's going to turn green, indicating that it saved that calibration. That is 0, that's the resting position, and then you're ready to go. So now you're back here. You're going to have to do that with all of your machines. You can go back to the main screen, and then at this point, you should be ready to go. Your LEDs, you can turn on and off. You can change the color. And you can do whatever else you need to do with that. Also, this is your height, 1 through 6. You can select the level you want to go to, and the actuator will go. And then also home to take it back home. That should take it back to your preset 0 point. And that should be that.